What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another one. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, comment, share. I appreciate all of that. So definitely, thanks again. I'm gonna try to make this video pretty quick. I know I always say that, but one thing about me, I talk a lot, and I like to. One thing I noticed about a lot of videos I've seen in the past, like not all, but some, a lot of people are not detailed enough, and sometimes you end up getting a bunch of people in the comments asking questions that you probably left out on certain things. So I don't really like to do that. I don't mind if you guys ask me anything in the comments, but in all honesty, I try to be as detailed as possible in the video. Try not to leave anything out, so that's why a lot of my videos end up being longer than what they should. But as long as you guys are enjoying, that's all that matters. This one's going to pretty much be about my shotgun, specifically my Mossberg. This is my Mossberg 500, the Scorpion edition. Basically, just want to talk about the relevancy, even if that's word, the relevance of a shotgun. In today's world with so many options, is it still necessary to have one in your household specifically? Because most of the time that's what people get it for, home defense. To be honest, I like mine still. I love it. I had mine for like about almost a year now. My first actual gun was a shotgun. It was a Stevens 20 gauge. Stevens, I think it was a 320 model if I'm not mistaken. I bought that one specifically for home defense. I felt like I wanted something with power, stopping power, and I wasn't really too into guns at that time, so I just needed something with just some big stopping power, and that was actually a pretty good gun. For me, it was more of a beginner's, because this 12 gauge, this packs a lot more punch. If you shot a 20 gauge and you move to a 12, you'll notice the big difference in it. The thing has crazy power, but yeah, like I said, man, I like this gun a lot. I'm keeping it. I don't plan on getting rid of it. I know in today's world there's so many more other options. You got bullpup shotguns, you got semi-automatic shotguns. I mean, I do plan on getting a semi-automatic, but for now, this will do. The classic always works best. I love pump action. I just love being able to pump back to reload the next shell in. It's just something about it that just keeps me going. I do get a lot of compliments on it just because of the way I got it set up. The shotgun itself pretty much came with everything you see on it, minus the flashlight and the red dot that I got on there. Let me see if I could get a better, closer look on it. Came with the saddle holders, the pick rails, heat shield that was already on there. It pretty much comes with all the bells and whistles. Anything else you can bolt on if you want. Like I said, I got the red dot on here. It's off right now, but that's the red dot. And yes, it does coerce really good with the front sight. That front sight was already on there. It coerces perfectly with it. Actually, I got it zeroed in already, and as you can see, the flashlight right there. Got the adjustable stock on it. Scorpion grip. The grip is really good. Handles recoil really well, as well as the pad. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. That padding right there is really good. When you feel the kickback, it's definitely much better with that pad on there. You don't feel the recoil as much. And if you know 12 gauge, like I said, you know this thing packs a punch, especially if you're shooting slugs out of here, a buck. But yeah, man, like I said, I mean, this is a really good gun. I haven't had any problems with it. I got some ammo right here for you guys to see. Different choices. These are just some of the choices that I picked, that I've ran through here a few times. I got buckshot, 27 pellet. I got the rifle slugs here, Federal. And then this is actually what I got in there now. Rifled slugs. And I got 2 or 3 of these also in the tube. Defense buckshot, Fiocchi. These are actually really well. I tested all of this ammo right here. This is clay shot. This is necessarily for outdoor range. I bought this without having any knowledge on it until I did my research. 7.5 shot. I did my research on like the different type of the number shots, and I realized that this is actually considered like bird shot. So you really there's only like very few ranges to let you shoot that indoor, and right now I don't have a lot of access or any access to outdoor ranges based on where I live at. There are a few in the neighborhood. I'm in the process of getting into one now, so once I do that, I can give you guys some outdoor range content. I got Dragon's Breath. I bought that recently. If you watched my shorts, I got Dragon's Breath for it. I'm going to be definitely using that once I get access to the outdoor range. But yeah, man, like I said, the gun's really good. I keep it. This is definitely one of my home defense weapons because, that's why I got the flashlight on here. Can't really tell because I got light already in here, but it's really bright. God forbid if you ever have to go handle a situation that's dark, 9 times out of 10 your house is going to be dark. God forbid anything happens, that will pretty much light up the night. So I think it's an essential to have a flashlight. Some people will beg to differ, say otherwise. Me personally, I think it's definitely essential to have that on there. Like I said, yeah, I'm definitely good with this gun. It's not going anywhere. This is definitely staying in my inventory. I think it's most definitely a viable option, if not one of the best options for a home defense weapon. It packs a punch, especially if you're running slugs or bucks. Anybody comes in your house, whether it's 1, 2, or even 3 people, pretty much you're going to clear the doorway with this thing. If you can get to it in time, I'd say definitely have it somewhere close by where you can get to it quickly. I've got mine like literally right in my bedroom, stashed in my closet. I got it like it's where to the point that I can get to it really quickly if I have to. So I definitely like to keep it close because this will be my go-to home defense weapon. God forbid if it ever comes down to something like that, which we all pray for something like that not to ever happen. But this is one of the reasons why we all arm ourselves, right? Yeah, like I said, I think the gun's definitely a necessity to have, man. I mean, I know I've probably said it like 2 or 3 times in the video, but just bear with me. I'm only saying that because, it's definitely a lot of options out here. We're living in the days where there's so many different options, so many different type of firearms and ARs, AKs. I mean, I love them all. I mean, I'm a big gun enthusiast. I love all types of categories. Pistol, rifle, shotgun, doesn't matter. But I know people personally that told me that they think a shotgun is irrelevant to have. And in my opinion, no gun is irrelevant to have. I mean, any gun is better than no gun, the way I see it. I know a lot of people get crazy about the big brands and everything. And as I stated before in my other videos, I try them all, man. I mean, Mossberg's definitely not, anything to play with anyway. That's a really good name. Their name holds a lot of weight if you know anything about Mossberg. But like I said, I like to try them all. I like budget guns. I mean, top of the line guns, whatever. I'm not too big on going against any specific brand. I mean, if the brand's reputable, I want to try it. Especially if I know that the name could hold its weight. Like I said, there's definitely a lot of different type of options of shotguns as well. You got Winchester, Mossberg. You got FN even make shotguns now. It's a lot of different brands out there. Right off the top, I can't really think. Remington. There's so many different brands out there that have shotguns. So you don't necessarily have to go for this one. You got the big guys like Benelli's and stuff like that. Beretta. I would definitely love something like that in the future because I do want to get my hands on a semi-automatic shotgun. Those things are really nice. Those are more tactical, like rifle-like. But for now, like I said earlier, this will definitely do. I'm good with the gun. Like I said, the red dot and the flashlight, if you guys want to know, those are just some budget-friendly options that I picked off of Amazon. They haven't failed me yet. I put them to the test at the range, shooting it with the flashlight and the red dot on. So far so good with both. I don't have any issues with it. Fed this shotgun pretty much various different types of ammo, as you can see what I got here, and then I got a couple of different brands that I also used, and no problems, no failure to feeds, anything like that. So if you are thinking about getting a shotgun, or if you don't have one, you're thinking about getting one for home defense, or you just want to go out and shoot, either way is good with me. I'd say definitely give it a try. you'll love it. Trust me. The minute you get your hands on a shotgun, you won't want to let go. Shotguns are really fun toys to shoot, and trust me, you'll definitely want to have one in your inventory. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I'm going to end it here. If I missed out on anything, you want to know anything, just let me know in the comments. I always try to reply to everyone, anyone who writes to me. So once again, I definitely appreciate the love. Be sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate all of that once again. And I'm going to leave y'all right here with this one. I'll catch you on the next one.